Hi, Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Video Scope for 18 by Amma. Please make sure that you also listen for your rising sign and for your moon sign, because your sun sign won't make sense to you all the time. Also keep in mind that this is a general reading. And if you like to know more, I am also going to make a whole new video for you for your sign, for those of you who are interested for download and purchase. And the link for that will be down here below. In the Vimeo videos, I will be pulling 2 more cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. And I will be commenting on the cards and see what messages those other 2 cards are going to bring for you. If you like videos, please give them a thumbs up. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you are new, welcome to you. And guys, don't forget that when you subscribe, right next to it, you're going to see a little bell icon. Please click on the bell icon. That would be the notification bar. So this way, you get to set how many times you want to be notified when I upload special videos. And keep in mind that I'm also going to do a live Akashic reading about the mid-month of 18. So around mid-month, we're going to meet again live through Google Hangout, and I'm going to do a free Akashic reading for each and every sign of the zodiac. So turn on that notification bell right there, and that will notify you when I'm live. If you like to schedule your very own private consultation with me, please email me at ammalightworker@gmail.com. You can also contact me through my website, ammalightworker.com. With that being said, now allow me to focus on this reading today for you. I am using 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck, and the general feelings that I am picking up for you, they have to do with you trying to balance your situation, to balance what's happening internally with what's happening externally. For some of you, you have to deal with some sort of a big revelation, some information that will be revealed to you. You have to deal with the legality of the situation, and for some of you, it will also be required for you to take some sort of a legal action. You end up consulting or hiring a professional to help you with something, and this could be someone you hire, or this could be someone that you pay for their advice, and this could be any kind of a professional. Generally speaking, I keep getting money steady, or the work is steady, but you also have to deal with some disappointments and even feeling heartbroken due to something that already happened in the past, or it could be because deep down you are re-evaluating certain things that happened in the past. So there's a lot going on internally, and generally speaking, I keep getting that it's going to be some sort of a breaking of these limited energetic barriers around you, because your energy and everything that is happening around you is about to change. For some reason, I also do feel like many of you are going to be in the center of attention. Everywhere you go, it feels like people are going to notice your appearance. They're going to notice what you are doing, what you are saying, so you will be getting a lot of attention. So that was generally speaking. Now I'm going to break it down for you one by one. The first card that I wanted to show up for you in this reading is the 6 of Pentacles. To me, this card means it represents both sides of generosity, giving and receiving. It also means please access or assess what is being given to you, what is being presented to you, what is being offered to you. And it also means please very carefully examine what is in your power to give, or what is within your means to give. Sometimes this card, to me, it means it is about fairness and balance in a legal situation. Sometimes it could be about balancing out a financial situation. And sometimes this is also about a certain sense of fairness in a love relation, in a love related situation. So now allow me to break it down one by one. Or allow me to tune in so I can hear psychically what does this mean for you. Something that you have already been applying for, asking for. I keep getting that from of you. You will be receiving news and notification that you could be approved. This could be about loans that maybe you applied, sponsorship, money, so something that you applied, maybe it wasn't for you personally, maybe it was so that you can finance a project, an invention, a research if you are involved in research, some sort of a project. So I keep getting that the money is coming in. Now, for some of you, this could be some sort of a reimbursement from any type of insurance. For some of you, I keep getting that if you were already divorced or separated, you could be finalizing some sort of a legal process. Maybe you're going to reach a deal about how much money you get, how much money the other person get, or some sort of a division, the fair division of property and things that you own together. But again, this is about those of you who have already been separated or divorced or divorced. This could also be about a business partnership, not necessarily only about a possible divorce. For some of you, I also keep getting that you have to deal with sudden offers coming to you out of nowhere. Also, people be asking you, so they be trying to get you involved in whatever drama is going on with them. They be trying to have your opinion, so you can help them to make a decision. They be asking you if you have any money for them to borrow, but they could also be involved in some sort of a gossip or into some problems with the law or some legal trouble. Now, I don't know if it is always wise for you to get yourself involved in helping in this kind of situation, but you really need to think and act carefully before before you decide to help or before you decide to get involved in these kind of situations. If this is not you having to deal with something legally happening, maybe the initiation of some legal proceedings, some run-ins with the law, could be even about a parking ticket. This could be about someone around you. Maybe they are the ones experiencing either some trouble with the law or something that has to deal with courts, the judicial system, law enforcement agencies, or some other type of legal trouble. This is about you feeling that a sense of fairness and injustice is happening. Whatever you are feeling inside of you, you are going to attract. And for some of you, I also keep getting that if you are someone that you have been working towards healing yourself internally, there's going to be some big understandings and a major breakthrough, especially maybe you are doing therapy and there's going to be an important breakthrough like a psychological therapy. Maybe you are doing some kind of outer healing, maybe trying to strengthen your body or simply taking care of your health, and you have been doing treatments or some sort of a therapy. You're going to see some major breakthrough in. For some of you, you are going to feel like things cannot, progress fast enough. You feel like you have this idea or you have this project or something exciting is happening and you feel like you are just want to run or rush forward with it. For other Libras, it does feel that, wonderful things could be happening around you, but in some ways, maybe internally, you're going to need to have some time to yourself, or maybe you still could be reevaluating. Maybe you're going to deal with a lot of reevaluation of your feelings. There's going to be a situation about a breakup. I don't know how long ago this breakup happened, but for some of you, it does feel like There's going to be a situation where maybe you thought that this breakup was going to be forever, and maybe there's going to be some possibility for the two of you to come back together. But I also keep getting that if this is indeed the case, either you need to change your actions that led to this breakup, or the other person, they really need to examine and reevaluate their actions that led to this breakup. So it's going to be like new rules in order for this to work out. That's going to be the case for some of you. So you're going to see fairness in a situation that wasn't fair to you, that wasn't just to you. You're going to see that happening around you. The next card that you have is the Eight of Pentacles. To me, this is the apprentice card. It also means developing a skill, developing further a skill that you already have, working on your own, working more independently, or working without anybody over your shoulders. To me, it also means determination to work hard to a steady, successful life, determination to work hard toward a goal, does his or her job. It also means accepts the situation, and it also means hard work is required to reach your goal, to reach the wealth that you want to have. It also means achievement of a job well done. And sometimes this also means hands-on learning, hands-on training, or some sort of a hands-on action. For many of you, I keep hearing that, especially for the initial part, the beginning part of you need to take some sort of an immediate action. And I also keep getting that there's going to be a second part to something that you will be doing, initiating, maybe in the later part of real. Because whatever you are doing, I keep getting that it's very important for you that you understand the timing issue, the timing for you to begin something, and the time for you when it's time for you to proceed and complete something. This could be maybe you need to choose like a proper date that has like good energy, or astrologically is the perfect date for you if you are dealing with a legal case, if you are dealing with a financial situation, even with a love relationship. Because for the most part, I keep getting a lot of action is required of you, especially in the first part of the month. Some of you have been working towards making something visible. So maybe you made some changes. This could have been changes to your lifestyle. This could have been changes to internally how you feel. Maybe you were in a spiritual retreat, kind of, dealing with invisible forces, invisible energies. And now it does feel like whatever you were doing internally, you are really going to start to apply this new knowledge, new learning in your daily life. You'll be drawn to changing your lifestyle. You'll be drawn to changing the way how you feel, how you think. And I keep getting that people are going to take notice. And it does feel like some of you may be practicing the law of attraction, because I keep getting what you think about, you are going to bring about. Some of you are dealing with some possibility for you to expand your career, or even possibilities for you to end up with a new job. This is going to be a very creative month for you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be an artist and you have to deal with creative projects to be successful, but it simply means that in your mind, these ideas are going to pop up. You receive like premonitions, you see something in your dreams, you come up with new ideas. But it does feel that for many of you, something will turn up as a result of these ideas in the near future. You come up with a new business idea, you come up with an idea for a product, you come up with an idea for a show, you come up with like an idea about if you're an interpreter, like if you're a performer, maybe you want to perform this material, like in a different way. But I keep getting, do not ignore these ideas, write them down. because you're going to lose them, or you're not going to remember these ideas later on. So if you have been someone who has been working in transforming your body, boosting your health, or simply changing your physical appearance in some ways, I keep getting that in March you are going to be doing some sort of a big comeback into the scene. Maybe you were on social because you had to deal with your situation and your body, and now you're going to be making some sort of a big comeback into the social scene, or into the theater scene if you're an actor or an actress, or a big comeback into, the public eye. Maybe you shut off your Facebook for some time, and now you decide to um, open your Facebook page again. But whatever these changes are going to be very noticeable and very, yeah, they're going to be very noticeable. Maybe it is your relationship status that is changing, and that relationship status is going to be very noticeable. I also keep getting that many of you could be working into some sort of a maybe a secret project. Maybe there's some secrecy here. Maybe your company asks you, to work on something special, and it needs to be private. Nobody else has to know about this, and you could be working toward that. Maybe you are preparing little by little here to launch a book, to launch a website. You could be going through some sort of a restructuring of a project, or restructuring of a web site, or working out some details and putting on the final touches. For some of you, I literally see you doing some hands-on work, because I keep getting like nails. You could be dealing with fixing stuff around the home repairs. You be doing some sort of a major cleaning up, or like spring cleaning of some sort, because or you could be taking a situation into your own hands. But whatever this is, I keep getting you doing some sort of a hands-on action. And I also keep getting, maybe you always wanted to start something. You be deciding that now it's time for you to start on whatever you decided that you wanted to start, but maybe you kept delaying, you run into problems, or it simply is the time for you to initiate or to start something. First, it comes up as something that has to deal with your health, some action toward boosting your health, changing your physical appearance, and some action into some emotional, personal matters. The next card that you have is the Five of Cups. To me, it means crying over spilled milk. Sometimes it means of feeling heartbroken or feeling disappointed because you thought that the outcome would be something, and then the outcome was totally something different. So some sort of a disappointment in regards to that. It also means dissatisfaction. Refuses to acknowledge the goodness in front of you because you are so preoccupied with the negativity and the negative thoughts and the thoughts and the things that you thought you would be getting, and the disappointment, that sometimes you miss the opportunities being presented right in front of you. And it also means turn your back onto emptiness, and fullness is coming. So fullness is coming if you turn your back onto emptiness. So now allow me to figure out, what does this mean? Again, they are mentioning the importance of timing and certain things that you have to do. So if it is anything of a major importance to you, or if it is anything that is literally going to significantly change your life, I keep getting that you have to be careful with the timing around that. But if it is something of the past, something that initiated in the past, or maybe some ideas of the past, that now you are going back to it, you should be okay. Now remember, at some point in life, we're going to have a Mercury retrograde. So it is said, when Mercury is retrograde, it's good for you to go back and go to the next stage of something that you already initiated in the past. Could be a discussion about a possible job contract or possible partnership, and that conversation already happened. You could be, opening up the same conversation again. Maybe you have been feeling a little stale recently. Maybe you had to deal with the loss of someone. For some of you, maybe you were grief stricken. For other ones, this has to deal with disappointment from your partner, disappointment from a spouse, or disappointment from a marriage or a relationship. But I also keep getting that many of you will be focusing on the things that you have the power to control, the things that you have to that you can change about you, the things that you can change about you, your actions, your point of view, your thinking, and your feelings. I keep getting the chances for you to initiate some sort of a new relationship have always been around you, but for some reason I keep getting that many of you Libras maybe you weren't ready before to be in a relationship. Maybe you are seeing someone even, but that doesn't mean that you are really ready to kind of commit to this relationship. So all of that now could be changing because many of you Libras, excuse me, many of you Libras maybe emotionally more ready or your life circumstance is more adequate for you to really be and pursue this steady relationship or to go deeper in a relationship. There's going to be some secrets or some information. I don't know if these secrets or this information have to do with anything that could be happening right now in March, or maybe with something that already happened in the past and maybe not everybody knew about it. Could be about secrets of the past, could be even some information that maybe it's not secret, but you simply weren't aware about it. You find out new information, and in the light of this new information, you have to do a lot of thinking and rethinking. For some of you, this could be in regards to some details on paperwork and something written. Um, for some reason, they are showing me a teacher. You know, when a teacher has to grade all of these papers and she has to examine carefully everything that is being written. So this is what they're comparing your situation to. For some of you, this would really be about your education, courses, conferences that you be attending or organizing, events around communication, telecommunication, conferences, networking, could be about a show, could be about running ads, advertisements, could be about going on a tour for some of you. It could also be about traveling. They're talking about a series of travels. I keep getting that some circumstance will change and you find yourself eligible for something. You are going to be eligible to participate in a competition, participate in something else, but your eligibility is being mentioned to me, whether you are eligible or not. I also keep getting that some of you could be very lucky because I keep getting some sort of a windfall. This could be a bonus that you suddenly get. This could be some sort of an inheritance. This could be like a windfall of sudden chances and sudden opportunities, because you find yourself in a situation where maybe you didn't have any opportunities, and now suddenly you're going to feel like all sorts of opportunities are being offered to you. But I also, or maybe receiving gifts, or some opportunities. This could also be new opportunities being offered to you. In order for you to kind of, I really do see of you practicing something in the law of attraction. So it is about spiritually, internally, what is changing with you. And not necessarily only externally for those of you who are in some ways changing your body, changing your appearance. Um, it is about how these changes are making you feel internally and how internally you are feeling. Because I also keep getting some of you, I don't know, a magician is shown to me, or a healer who is very good and they're going to help you in some ways. Maybe this is a psychic, maybe this is a Reiki practitioner, maybe this is an astrologer, maybe this is a very great teacher in some sort of a subject that you really want to master. maybe it has nothing to do with spirituality and esoteric matters, but I keep getting you had the proper guidance, you had the proper teacher, you have the proper knowledge, and now you're going to be acting on that. Doors will be opening up around you, but I also keep getting the creation and the formation of some sort of a visual board for you, or doing some sort of a visualization exercises with your mind, or some form of meditation involving visualization. There's going to be some disappointment and there's going to be some hurt. But as long as you don't emotionally invest yourself in the situation, you should be okay. So reevaluate the situation, but you don't have to be so much into the situation that you cannot see the truth anymore, or that you cannot get out of the situation or the circumstance anymore. And especially avoid being involved either in gossip or being involved, being pushed or being influenced by other people into doing things or saying things that you are not ready for it or that you don't want to do. Any action that you take, it needs to come from you and you alone. So try not to get yourself involved into any situations where people are arguing and they're trying to involve you as well, or maybe they're gossiping and they're trying to involve you as well. You have to deal with some changes in the people with whom you work. I don't know for what reason. Maybe there's going to be new faces in the workplace. You also have to deal maybe with new neighbors or some community that you belong to or some organization that you belong to. Maybe you're going to meet new people, you're going to notice new changes, and you're going to notice new faces in this community that you belong to or in this organization that you be belonging to. So I keep getting there's going to be a turning around of some events. Maybe temporarily you're going to be a little bit disappointed or even hurt. But generally speaking, I keep getting that in lots of the energies are going to shift in a much more positive way for you, to the very least internally. I hope that this made sense to you. Again, if you'd like to know more, click in the link down here below in the show more description box. That's going to take you to the video videos for download and purchase. In those videos, I'm going to open 2 more cards from you from the traditional tarot deck by John Holland. If you'd like to have your very own private consultation, email me at amaletworker@gmail.com, or you can contact me through the website amaletworker.com. In the meantime, stay tuned because I'm going to do a live Akashic reading around mid-month for each and every sign of the zodiac. Thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thumbs up. And remember, I love you for watching. Bye.